Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. The text came in while I was brushing my teeth, mint still burning my tongue. Please don't come tonight. It'll just make things awkward. It was from my wife. I stared at my phone, water running, toothbrush paused midair. Tonight was our son Daniel's college graduation. 4 years of late-night studying, ramen dinners and sacrifice. Ours as much as his. And my wife didn't want me there. When I asked why, she replied almost instantly, "You're overthinking. It's just a graduation." That phrase, "you're overthinking," had been following me like a shadow for months. I tried to talk to her about it earlier that week. About the knot in my chest every time her phone buzzed and she tilted the screen away. About the missed call, she'd explain with a shrug. About how she'd grown distant in small, precise ways. No casual touches, no shared jokes, no asking how my day went. She'd laughed softly, almost kindly. "You're imagining things," she said. "Stop making everything so dramatic." So I told myself she was right. That I was tired. Insecure. Becoming that suspicious man I swore I'd never be. But that text, "Please don't come," cut deeper than any argument. I sat alone that evening in our quiet house, graduation livestream playing on my laptop. The camera panned over rows of students in caps and gowns. Proud parents cheered. I clapped quietly when Daniel's name was called, my palms echoing in an empty living room. Then my phone buzzed again. This time it wasn't from her. It was a photo from Daniel. He stood smiling between my wife and a man I didn't recognize. The man's hand rested too comfortably on her shoulder. Not accidental. Not brief. My chest tightened. "Who's that?" I typed. 3 dots appeared. Disappeared. Then finally, "Mom said you couldn't make it. This is Professor Grant. He helped me a lot this year." Professor Grant. The name hit me like a delayed punch. I'd heard it before too often. At dinner. In passing. Always with a little admiration in her voice. I replayed moments I'd ignored. The late department meetings. The way she dressed differently on campus days. How she defended him once when I joked. "Sounds like this guy lives rent-free in your head." "You're being ridiculous," she'd snapped back then. I closed the laptop and drove. I didn't know exactly where I was going, only that I couldn't sit with the questions anymore. The celebration was still going when I arrived. Laughter spilled from the hall. I stood near the entrance, unseen, watching through glass as my wife leaned close to him, her smile softer than the one she gave me these days. When she laughed, she touched his arm. That was when I knew. Not because of the touch, but because of how natural it looked. At home later that night, I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I just asked quietly, "How long?" She froze, keys still in her hand. Then she sighed. Sat down. Covered her face. "I didn't plan for this," she said. "It just happened." I felt seen again. Seen. I thought of all the times I tried to tell her I felt invisible. Of how easily she dismissed my fears. "I begged you to listen," I said. "About the graduation. About us." She looked up, eyes wet. "I didn't think it mattered." That hurt more than the affair. The days after felt unreal. Every memory replayed with a bitter aftertaste. The vacations. The jokes. The nights I held her while she scrolled through messages meant for someone else. I wasn't blameless. I knew that. I'd grown comfortable. Quiet. Predictable. But I had never been cruel. Never dishonest. In the end, I chose to leave. Not in anger but in grief. Because staying would have meant teaching myself to accept less than honesty. The last thing I did was attend Daniel's graduation dinner the next night. Just him and me. No speeches. No pretending. "I'm proud of you," I told him, and this time I meant it without pain. Some endings aren't loud. They're quiet decisions made when you finally trust your own feelings again. And I learned this too late, but deeply. When someone keeps dismissing your pain, it's often because they're hiding the truth you're getting too close to seeing.